NBC on the NBA.
As 2024 comes to an end, it's the first ever trip for the Akron Zips to Jadwin Gymnasium to take on the Princeton Tigers. It was another standout performance for Xaivian Lee, who had 21 against Rutgers.
He just sees things that other players don't see. He plays with incredible flair. His vision and his passing are probably the best thing he does, but there's been nobody like him over the last 20 years here at Princeton and probably even before that, but such an electric player coming off a huge performance against Rutgers.
Post-Christmas, we'll see what these two teams have in the tank. It'll be Amani Lyles and Malik Abdullahi tipping it off, and we are underway here. This is the offensive rebound, the follow no good, and retrieved by Xaivian Lee. So
able to finish.
Nate Johnson inside, missed a shot. Jalen Davis with a loose ball. Deflected. Davis able to get it back. Lee all the way to the rim and score.
Excellent pass to even make that Euro.
Inside, nice look from Lee to Byriel. Lee to the foul line, inside. Ooh, Abdullahi got in the air for it and still got it back and put it in. Lee into the lane, throws it up and in with the right hand.
You got a couple months to learn it.
Oh, no doubt. It's definitely a challenge for coaches as Scott drives along the right baseline for the bucket. Gray tries to answer with a three. He cannot. Lee with a rebound. Outside to Pierce, outside to Lee with 3 to shoot. Lee driving to the rim, lays it in. Xaivian Lee.
Xaivian Lee once again a human highlight reel. Look at that tough double cross. The extension on the layup. Basically scored on the entire Akron 5 there as Princeton is down 5 at home. But man, what a great season Xaivian Lee has had. The triple-double against St. Joe's, the big-time game against Rutgers. Passing the ball, scoring, and rebounding at an incredible rate.
It's been a December to remember for Xaivian Lee, for sure, with his accomplishments this month. Lee, cut off, now going to work down low, and gets it to drop home. Xaivian Lee always makes the difficult look easy.
Going off 2 feet. Came to a jump stop and got to the turnaround.
Akron inside to Nate Johnson, contested there by Peyton. While Xaivian Lee led the Tigers in scoring with 8 points. A lot of his makes were tough shots.
Yeah, really tough. And right there, I think he dazzled and confused the Akron defense. Got into the paint. Great turnaround there.
And Gray is blocked by Abdullahi. Good stuff down the floor for Lee, who lays it in. So after Akron built their largest lead of the game, Xaivian Lee cuts it right back down to 13. Fouls against the Tigers here in this half. And a steal on the pass intended for Hardman. Nate Johnson, hard to the rack, denied. Lee winging his way down the floor and scoring. Xaivian Lee.
Tied by Jackson Hickey, and then Xaivian Lee, a blur, splitting and obliterating the Akron defense. The huge shots against Arizona, but then that game against Missouri, it was a blowout. I mean, Princeton absolutely drilled Missouri. It was a celebration.
As Xaivian Lee, another tough finish at the cup. Frank it from deep. Missed it. Lee swoops in for the rebound and then gets popped in the face. And he keeps going. Lee pops a three. Xaivian Lee.
Wow.
Three, no good. Davis tracks it down.
5-on-4 if they want it.
Lee down the floor. Hickey with a dunk. No timeouts left for Akron, 1 for Princeton. Lee turning against Okonkwo. Oh, what a spin by Xaivian Lee. 2-point game.
Look at this move here by Xaivian Lee. A series of moves. Go right, go back left. I mean, that's just one of those moves that just not a lot of guys can even come up with this creativity.
Whoa, Okonkwo gets blocked. I think Hickey got a piece of it. Down to 10 seconds. Lee feeds Hickey. Hickey outside for Davis with 4. Davis fires. Got the Tigers a 1-point lead with 1.6 left to go. Gray looking, still looking, still looking. He'll launch it down the floor for Okonkwo. Turns, shoots, no good! Princeton escapes. 76-75. A come-from-behind win by a determined Tigers team closes out 2024 with a W. Wow.